Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Rescue Bots finale podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Davey.
And today we are looking at the second season finale of Transformers Rescue Bots, episode number 52.
Ooh, we've got a full season of G1 now. Or wait, no. None of the G1 seasons were that long. There was a short one, and there was 100 episodes or something.
Yes. Well, they never quite got to 100 episodes, so Rescue Bots will eventually surpass that.
Well, Rescue Bots is surpassing everything.
Well, maybe not. There might be more episodes of that Rescue Bots Academy, but those are like 15 minutes long.
Well, in my mind, I'm counting them as the same show.
Okay.
Because it's a continuation.
Oh, well, in that case, then yes. All right,
It's a lot of episodes, is what it comes down to. I mean, I guess would counting Rescue Bots Academy as a continuation of Rescue Bots just be like counting Robots in Disguise as a continuation of Prime, though?
I would say yes.
Yeah, well, we haven't gotten there, so I don't know what the changes are, but I think the changes would be less than pretty much any other series where, like, Armada to Energon, that's a shift. Prime to Robots in Disguise, that's at least an animation style shift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this one's going to be as much.
Well, there's definitely an animation style shift, I think.
Oh.
I mean, it's still Flash, but I think they moved the animation to Ireland or something.
Oh.
Anyway, so this first aired August 2nd, 2014, written by frequent Rescue Bots writer Greg Johnson, last seen here, writing the Griffin Rock Express.
Haha, that's why he remembers the train tunnels.
Yes. And,
I haven't, I guess, looked at Rescue Bots Academy before. They are shorter and more chibi.
Yes.
Kind of.
Well, and also it's mostly new characters, because it's like Rescue Bot students.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then I guess it is a different series.
I think most of the characters show up, but they are voiced by non-union voice actors.
Oh, no.
As opposed to Robots in Disguise, which was just like throw all the money at voice work.
Yes.
I mean, non-union voice actors can be good. It's the problem. We've just seen how it is in those machinima things and the Netflix ones.
Yes.
I am very wary of that kind of...
Yeah, I'm hoping this Nickelodeon series shells out for actual voice act, where, the better talent.
We don't need Peter Cullen and all the old guys, but get professional voice actors.
Just give me somebody who's not doing a bad Peter Cullen impression.
Or bring back... No, Tom Kenny's probably expensive, but...
It's not my money.
Someone who's on a regular Nickelodeon cartoon.
Yes.
There's a guy in Cyberverse who's just extremely, like, knockoff Steve Bloom, and it's super distracting.
Huh.
Alright, so Doctor Morocco is conducting a log entry of basically the previous episode, saving us from a previously on Rescue Bots.
It's a good way to do the recap.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
in-character recaps are good.
And in here they note that Madeline Pinch did need smart robots to dig her gold mine, which is why he didn't just use the knockoff Rescue Bots to do it.
Like I said, I assume that they were just going somewhere where radio controls would not work, so they needed to be able to operate independently.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even know if it's implied. Like, his flashback introduction is doing a lot of heavy lifting. It's like, I wanted these alien robots. Lady wanted me to dig with robots. I got these alien robots I want to steal. Win-win.
I would say that the idea was that the robots, would need to have enough intelligence to have to use their own judgment, but apparently their judgment was not very good. So
No.
that actually was not. They needed some smarter robots.
And of note, this is also where he names his big anglerfish sub the Nemo.
Yes. Yay.
So,
not the Nautilus, though.
No, also we now know that the Vern device is indeed not so named because of his love of Jim Varney.
He doesn't really seem like a big Jim Varney kind of guy. Doesn't seem like he would appreciate that kind of humor so much.
Do you know what I mean? Vernon? So,
also, he refers to his voice narration that he's doing here as the Morocco memoirs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And also because she took away his youthening chamber, he's now looking pretty old.
How often does he need to use it? Like, he just used it like an hour ago.
I mean, maybe it's the more he does, the more he has to use it.
Maybe. Or maybe, I guess that was before they had actually kidnapped them, so...
Yeah, presumably there's some hidden time here.
A day, maybe.
Yeah, they're definitely... It just seems like it hasn't been that long, but I guess daily is not completely unreasonable if it's the thing you can sleep in.
Yeah, so as he's doing this, he's trying to get the rescue bots back to come and chase Madeline down, but they've turned their comms off, and also his sub has lost power, so he's just out of luck.
Yep. Oops.
Meanwhile...
Womp womp.
So meanwhile, the rescue bots are confronting the Burnses, who they have been told are a family of dangerous criminals. But
Very
they're confused
dangerous.
because they're being very nice.
Super dangerous looking. Yeah. No, they're not dangerous at all.
Anyway, but before they can apprehend them, there is an enormous wave.
Well, yeah, as the island is sinking.
Yes, as the tunnels beneath them are now collapsing. And it turns out that it is a bad idea to have your entire island honeycombed with abandoned tunnels, because now they are about to sink into the ocean.
Yeah, it's nice that something that, well, at least I've complained about, it's like the honeycomb, the tunnel everywhere, all over the island, is coming back to haunt them.
Yeah, no,
You're about to pay the price for their hubris.
So we get an overhead shot of the entire island, which I think we got once before, but this one's more detailed. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, now we can have a map to spot everything. And the bubbles are coming up all around the island, and it starts to sink, and we get a little mini tsunami, or is it a tidal wave, or no? I guess it's a.
I mean, a tidal wave isn't really caused by tide, so it's a misnomer.
Yeah, but tsunamis are caused usually by earthquakes, and this is land shifting. Does this count as an earthquake?
I'm not sure.
I would say yes. I would say that land shifting does still count as an earthquake.
Yeah, the point is, they're about to have a song written about them by Donovan.
Okay.
Hail Griffin Rock. Anyway, so yeah, the island is about to sink, so they have to cease hostilities and protect the Burns. Ziz.
Because even though they've been told that these are dangerous criminals, that doesn't stop them from rescuing them, because they're still rescue bots.
Yes. So they're going to go back to the firehouse to hear them out, but they are not going to.
No, you can't ride inside us.
No. So luckily they have brought their old fire truck and what looks like a Crown Victoria police car.
As Chase specifically says, you're not thinking of occupying our seats, are you? They were just like, okay, transform and let's go. Or I think he just says, like, vehicle mode, bots. And they're like,
what?
You're not the boss of us.
You're not the boss of me, no?
You're not thinking of occupying our seats, are you?
Listen, you're not a weird vague, British steampunk guy, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I think the Burnses bought this cop car as a junker after it was crashed while attempting to apprehend the Blues Brothers.
it doesn't quite look that bad, but yeah, it's in that ballpark. Then again, the fire engine is kind of... Wait. Oh, didn't we have an old fire engine in a previous episode?
Yes, we've seen that fire engine before.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, they head back, and meanwhile the entire city of Griffin Rock is beginning to submerge. And also this causes yet another incredibly dangerous truck crash.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that surprising this time.
Why is this guy always hauling incredibly volatile fluids?
That is a good question. Since we've seen an overhead picture of the island, the dock is right next to town. Unless he's just making a circle of the entire island to go to the mountain, why? I mean, there's like Doc Green's place up by the mountain, and there's one little facility thingy in the middle of nowhere, which I'm not sure what the hell that is. What is going on? That might be the junkyard.
I did find the labeling of this truck somewhat confusing because it's got a flame and then a no symbol over top of it. So does that mean you should not get fire near it? Because I assumed that meant it was like fire suppressing foam, or like there was some kind of like firefighting substance in it.
Yeah, that was weird because usually it just has the fire symbol on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, labeling on like flammable and inflammable mean the same damn thing.
So
tags on things
like
are very confusing unless you know what they mean or they say it.
Yeah. So is Griffin Rock sinking? Well, luckily Huxley Prescott is on the case. And he is interviewing the mayor, who is not much help because he talks about how this is the first year of his term and how he's going to talk to Professor Plummer.
No,
yes.
Not just the first year, the first month of his term.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. I wonder if he, like, part of losing his memory is he didn't even realize he was mayor until someone told him, like, he doesn't even remember, or if it just took him back to the first month.
Yeah, I think it just took him back to the first month, because he also talks about contacting Professor Plummer, who, I guess, had Doc Green's old job but retired years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently he is named after the show's producer, Judge Plummer, and not, as I initially assumed, the guy from Clue.
Oh, I would have thought Christopher Plummer, but oh well.
Because I thought that would be kind of a double reference, because Doc Green is kind of a fake Doc Brown. And in the Clue movie, Professor Plum was played by Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Ah. But no.
Yeah,
much as with the Darby Ava that is thinking too much into it.
Yeah, he had to step down after he shot that singing telegram girl.
Telegram.
Okay. So, however, despite the bizarre nature of this interview, Huxley Prescott says, believe it or not, that's one of his more lucid interviews.
Which is
even
shocking.
though he literally does not know what year it is.
So yeah, they get to the fire station. They're taken down to the bunker. There's all their equipment down there. There's a picture of them with the Burnses where everybody's smiling and happy.
Yes. It is increasingly obvious that these are people they actually know and care about.
Of course, they could really confirm this if they called Optimus, but he is busy being in the second season of Prime.
Yeah, he's probably in, like, Turkey or something.
I apologize. I am busy looking for some manner of artifact or something. This was
whatever
a long
they told
season.
Me to go look for this week. It is a long season.
Maybe there was an evil me or something. That happened in an episode.
That happened one time. It's a thing that happened.
So they, and they say, you were assigned to us to sort of, learn from the humans, and also you became our best friends. To which Kate replies, well, I don't know about best friends. Because, Kate's a real dink Kate's a real dink in this episode.
He
He always is.
He seems like a little more so.
I guess.
Worse than usual.
So anyway, they sort of piece things together that, they lost their memories, much as the mayor has lost his memories, and that they were, they're working for Doctor Morocco, and that they were using that phasing technology. And it turns out that previously Doc Green had realized he had actually sold that technology to Madeline Pinch, who they describe as the original gold digger.
Yes. Who they did eventually figure out that Doc Green was maybe getting a little ahead of himself and assuming that whoever was ordering that technology was a fine, upstanding citizen.
Yes. And I don't know if we ever find out the mention of the Pinch fortune, but given that they refer to her as the original gold digger, I have a feeling she had a husband with a lot of money who fell off a yacht or something.
Is no longer with us.
Yep.
Rest in peace. He'll be fine. It's fine.
Definitely mysteriously disappeared. Also thinking of Clue here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was never found. I never said he was a good magician. Anyway, so they have also figured out that the methane explosion that they caused underground is now sinking the island.
Oops.
So they've all got to go out to help because this truck has caused a fire in addition to the water. So, everybody's taking on tasks. Cade is going to heat up some hot wings.
Yes. I mean, he is right that they are going to need to eat something because they're not going to get much to eat for a while.
That's right.
That's his least jerk moment of the episode.
Being completely reasonable.
I do like that when he thinks that...
we have to evacuate the entire island. I'm never going to see food again.
Yes, okay, we definitely need to eat something. I don't know, hot wings, I guess?
Food.
That thing that's famously easy to eat and not messy.
Definitely won't leave you in any kind of trouble later.
All the rescue bots are just going to have gunk all over their interiors.
Well, he's got big gloves and a hose. He'll be fine. Everybody else should be worried about it. I don't know. There's flood and fire and chaos going around town. Wings are the least of their problems.
Yeah, I mean, much like James Taylor, they are seeing both fire and rain.
Yes. At least it's not a fire tornado this week.
Well, and because the land is sinking, it's earth, wind, and fire that's causing them problems. Oh no, earth, water, and fire.
Yeah, Griffin Rock is sinking, man, and I don't know how to swim. She said, Gordy baby, I know exactly what you mean.
Yes, song reference to 2004 to fit with the mayor's memory goes here, but I don't know shit.
The Strokes.
Well, this water is rising, but thankfully it is not the hot dog flavored water.
Okay, was that when Avril Lavigne was big?
No, that's Limp Bizkit.
I know that. I don't know it's Limp Bizkit. I was just trying to place my brain in 2004.
It's around there-ish. I was in high school.
White Stripes. All I know is White Stripes.
Maybe you're just asking why the hell this plan has to be so complicated.
There we go. Thank you for the music joke, Rob.
You're welcome.
We got there. It was a journey, but we got there. Journey, also a music reference.
But much earlier, although, boy, maybe the mayor is still mad about that Sopranos finale.
Oh.
I don't get it. They're in the restaurant, Journey's playing, and then the episode's over. As mayor, I will implore David Chase to make a new finale that explains what's going on. Also, what was the deal with that guy they left in the Pine Barrens?
I'm sure he absolutely has the authority, the mayoral authority to do that.
David Chase is forbidden from setting foot on Griffin Rock.
Stephen King, on the other hand, is Maine.
Oh, he's an honored guest, you know.
Should have had him in the background at some point.
Helped us clear out the town pet cemetery.
We gotta get a Stephen King joke at some point.
When they were talking about scary movies before. I'm sure there was some Stephen King mentioned in there.
I vaguely recall there was some allusion to Christine, maybe?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, the Christine episode would be fine. But a passing mention to Castle Rock or something.
Oh, this ferry goes to all the places in Maine. Derry, Castle Rock.
Yeah, there you go.
Salem's Lot.
Salem's Lot.
Bangor.
That's a real place.
I know. I've been there. I just really love that name because it sounds like a kaiju from an episode of Ultraman. Oh, there were a couple of weird towns I can't remember. Anyway, back to the episode.
So yeah, some rescuing goes on, and they are going to. They figured out how they're going to fix it. They're going to use the foam that they reinforced the rail tunnel with in the previous tunnel episode, and they're just going to sort of push the island back up on columns of foam.
Yes, they did notice they're poking around in their ultrasonic underground whatever, and they realized that the tunnels that they just recently used in that other episode that this writer wrote have not collapsed the way the rest of them are. So yes, they are going to fill all of the underground tunnels with the hardening foam.
Yes. And meanwhile, Dr. Morocco floats up on his busted-ass sub, and he's like, "Oh, rescue bots, I'm glad you're here. You can do my bidding now."
They're like, that's gonna be a no? Not so much.
And he's all right, so what if you, I can restore your memories if you track down that awful Madeline Pinch and, get it on the Nemo. And it's at this point that the chief refers to the Nemo as his sea lab.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're looking for me, you can check under the sea, 'cause that is where you'll find me.
Dr. Morocco should be in that show.
Sea lab. I really have to get it back. That's the only place I've been able to find Bebop Cola. I was once trapped beneath that betwixt that machine and had to spend 30 minutes conversing with an ant. Also, have you seen Debbie? It's 2021 is almost over. This is the last year we'll be able to make jokes about Sea Lab.
Yeah, it just won't be allowed after this.
No, well, we could just hope for a sequel series next year.
Ooh. I mean, they're making sequels to everything else.
Yeah.
So they have a choice. They can save the island, or they can find the Nemo, and they decide they are going to save the island.
Yeah.
So you're on your own, Morocco.
Sorry.
So yeah, they phase into these tunnels. They drop these foam bombs. It's also here that Blades finds out that Heatwave is actually the leader. And initially he sounds disappointed, but then he's enormously relieved.
Yes. Yes. They say, Danny tells him that he's not the leader. He goes, "Really? What a relief." And then Heatwave's like, "That's more like it."
And it's also at this point that he says rescue bots soar to the rescue.
Aw, 'cause flying, except he doesn't even like flying.
No.
Yeah, so they're filling the massive cave system under the island, which, as we see, it has to have sunk at least 50 feet. Probably more than 50 feet, considering how high shit is the water line. Anyway, and they're raising it up with at least 50 feet of foam. That doesn't sound like a good bedrock for an entire island.
Is definitely sketchy.
Presumably this is a temporary measure.
I would hope so.
Best.
Well, otherwise, A, they won't have any more tunnels.
Well,
B,
yes.
this foam is just going to erode really quickly because it's only foam, not rock.
Yes. Everything about this is perhaps not the best idea.
See, this is an ecological disaster. If it is eroding and going out into the ocean, little chunks of foam being stuck in fish.
But also just the fact that the expanding foam would have sufficient force to raise the entire island seems a little bit questionable.
Yeah, the pressure would counterbalance it. Would just start sinking back down eventually. Because the entire point of foam is that there's air bubbles in it.
Yes.
So yeah.
Anyway, it's around this time that we cut back to the Nemo, and it seems that it is once again busted.
Womp womp.
Like, this thing's taking on water. Madeline Pinch just hits the escape pod and boots her way out of there.
I guess she's gonna go to France in the escape pod. I don't think she's gonna make it to France in an escape pod.
No, but she probably can't go to the mainland either, because she's probably a wanted criminal now.
Probably extremely wanted.
Well, she probably has a yacht that's already floating off land anyway.
Yes.
For tax purposes.
Also possible.
Good old tax purposes.
But
when we see, like, the people climbing to higher ground, somewhere around here, we see random citizens we've seen before. See Mrs. Niederlander without Mr. Pettypaws. Where is Mr. Pettypaws?
R.I.P. Mr. Pettypaws.
Maybe he climbed up a tree, and now he's safe from the water.
I don't think the trees are high enough. Like, it was submerging small cliffs.
Some of them have to be. But trees that are up on the tops of the cliffs, I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
We'll see him again later.
I'm also wondering where the hell the volcano is on the giant map we have now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if it's not normally an active volcano, then it's probably just one of the various hilltops.
Unless it's one of the mountaintop that's closest to the Griffin Rock mountain.
The good news is that we will see Mr. Pettypaws again early next season.
Yay!
We will see too many Mr. Pettypaws.
Oh no! Not cloning.
Multiple meows.
There is straight up a multiplicity episode.
Aww. I like that the map includes the little cove that the dolphins all went into.
And what do you think that episode is called?
Oh no.
Many paws?
Meowtiplicity?
No, because
Meowtiplicity.
Mr. Pettypaws is not the main person who gets cloned.
Oh no.
Oh. Is it named after the main person who gets cloned?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Is it Huxley
It takes
Prescott?
a lot to make a stew. A pinch of salt and laughed. It is too many Cades.
Oh no.
Oh god, it is Cade. Of course.
It's the worst.
I mean, Cody would kind of be the obvious one because he's the main character.
Well, he already had an episode where a strange ray turned him into a man.
Yes, enough stuff has happened to him that, like, Cade is the second funniest.
Mm. And I do think they do like a multiplicity thing where like the different Cades have different personalities.
Oh, that could be really great or really bad, like multiplicity.
However, I do not think, unlike the Michael Keaton movie, there is not a gay Cade.
Or a mentally handicapped Cade.
Probably
that movie,
also not.
The gay one was not the bad, problematic one, kind of. That was.
There were other more problematic ones.
It's weird that that's such a bad movie for being such a good idea for a movie, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we're racing through the tunnels. Cade is using his 3 years of experience as a paperboy. And Heatwave forgot that he turned into a boat.
But
I was wondering
in the 10
about
years
that.
he lost, or year he lost.
Yes.
If he would just, like, not do it, because he didn't realize that mode was a possibility, but I really like that he did it unintentionally and then is like, what even was that?
It's been a weird year, huh?
Yes. He's very confused, but then he sorts himself out.
Yeah. So they get out of there, they set off the foam bombs, the city is saved, and Doc Green says, Excelsior!
Yes.
Either he's from New York State or he's a big Marvel Comics fan.
Could be either.
Prescott is trying to get a quote from the mayor, but the mayor is just surprised that he is now bald.
Which
I was wondering about that. That was one of those things that I was wondering if that would be a thing, and of course it was.
And like this would be a good opportunity going forward for him to stay bald. Because, like, presumably in the past, like, he was trying to slowly cover it, but now it's like, I'm surprised bald. I guess I have to deal with that.
I think everybody knows at this point. Largely because his hairpiece is not the same color as the rest of his hair.
Everyone knows, but he's been pretending for a decade-ish. But I'm not going bald like most balding people.
I know Morocco is, the Nemo is now just washed up on the beach like a beached whale.
Yes, like a beached giant anglerfish.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It is. It was a very cool sub, and it's sad that it's busted now.
With the vagaries of fortune have smiled upon me, and he de-olds himself, just in time to get arrested.
Yes. I mean...
Well, no, because first he's all, he's sneaking out of there with the Vern device, and, they're all, hey, can that restore, the mayor and also the robot's memories? And he's like, I suppose. And it works on the mayor. It seemingly does not work on the robots.
Yeah, and then they stuff him in jail because it didn't work.
Like, what do I know about aliens? I hope they aren't going to leave him there. Like, send him to the mainland. You're just asking for a Superman 2 situation.
He does regret that he did not keep one of the phasing devices on him.
Yes.
Oh my god, I want to see Doctor Morocco's nephew, who's got to be like 100 years old.
Lenny Morocco?
Yes.
Somehow also voiced by John Cryer?
Yes.
I mean, sure.
Oh, Lenny, you truly are the Dutch elm disease of our family tree.
Oh, thanks, Uncle.
They're just going to look in there one day. He's going to be playing chess with Ned Beatty, and it's just going to be a hologram. Because we've seen the one other cop on the
oh no,
on the island
can barely keep up with a couple druids.
That is not a battle of wits he's going to win.
No.
But don't worry, he will return.
Of course he will.
I believe. Yes, fairly early in next season.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
So, they were trying to, show the bots all sorts of home movies
so
and
sad.
Photo albums, and it's just not coming back to them.
Sad. I do like that we do have an instance of something not working on the robots as expected. So, I mean, considering that this memory erasing device just worked on them to begin with, it's like, okay. It's very sad. They're definitely milking it.
Yes. But luckily they go play a little rescue ball, and all of a sudden their memories return.
Yay! It just worked a little slower. So yeah, all of that was just to build some suspense.
Yes. And all is well, and that is a wrap on the season.
Gotta play with my feelings like that.
Well, kind of a wrap on the season. There's still the Christmas episode we skipped that we will come out.
Yes, that we will do this December. It's a Christmas special.
Yeah, so that, it was... There weren't, massive status quo changes, but it was a fun season. I feel like...
It could be massive status quo changes if we never see the tunnels again, which isn't really that big a change, but...
I know that eventually we're going to get some status quo changes on the show.
I feel like the enormous robot-driven robot tank thing, the mobile command center...
Oh yeah, we haven't seen that in 10 episodes.
That didn't get used as much as I would have expected.
Yeah.
Heatwave got a new form, but no one else did. Everybody got their little power-up and energize things, but those didn't... those weren't a total sea change.
We saw them around.
They've been kind of consistently around.
But they weren't
they're not in every episode.
They didn't...
And of course,
change anything. It's just a thing that they have that they can use now occasionally. It's there are no stories that could only be told in the context of them having that.
But yeah, we are going to... I don't know if they're going to kick in next season, but we will get some status quo changes.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I just looked at the next episode preview, and I think yes.
Oh no!
And oh my, it's a pun.
No.
Oh, it's a pun.
I don't want a pun. I don't like it. Get it away from me. Keep it.
Except the puns.
No. I reject all the puns.
So anyway, I enjoyed this finale. I kind of would have liked to get more out of Madeline Pinch, who I don't think even had a line in this episode.
No, she wasn't really in this episode at all.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
She's on the loose.
And yeah, as you said, presumably, I mean, what did she do that was prosecutable though?
Yeah, it's hard to
I mean, I guess she was involved in stealing the rescue bots.
Yeah, she was involved. She was definitely involved in a criminal conspiracy.
Kidnapping the rescue bots would, at least in the eyes of the law, constitute like a property theft, even though it would not recognize them as kidnapping.
But that we could still all pin on Morocco, not her.
Yeah, I mean,
since she was subcontracting.
I guess the government does know that they're sapient.
Yeah, but is it the part of the government that has told the Justice Department?
Well, I guess it could be federal, because they are under the protection of the federal government.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's...
So the federal government...
Then someone would have to let the Justice Department know that they need to prosecute this as a kidnapping and not a property theft. So that, I guess that depends on how much they're in the need to know.
Yes.
But,
all right.
Still, at the very least, it's Grand Theft Autobot.
Mm-hmm. And, I will miss Rescue Bots as we move on back to Robots in Disguise, but it will be waiting for us when we finish. And I like Robots in Disguise, too.
Yeah, I mean, Robots in Disguise, it's not like this is going to be a massive tonal shift. So, Robots in Disguise is still a fun show.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like Rescue Bots. It is a very comfortable show to watch and have odd digressions about because it's aimed for little children, and I love overthinking it.
Like how the hardening foam would actually support the weight of the entire island.
Yes.
All right, so I believe that now brings us to David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Oh yes. This week on Gosei Sentai Dairanger, droves of evil Dairangers. It's a cloning episode.
No.
Yes. No Cades, but lots of Rangers.
That didn't line up with the Cade episode then. Oh well.
No, it didn't. Well, unless I save this episode for 2 seasons from now. No. Anyway, the monster of the week. Well, first the Rangers are see a sign outside Hotel Suite. Or is it Sweat? I forget which one. I think it was Sweat. And they're in a pool swimming around.
Like Suet?
Having a day off.
Like you'd have bird feed in? Like Suet?
Oh, maybe it's supposed to be that, but it's Japan.
Probably not.
Hotels, whatever. Anyway, they're in a pool swimming around. A lady comes up to them with a camera, takes pictures of them. Says, oh, I'm looking for people in the movie or some nonsense just to distract them because she's obviously the villain of the week.
It's so obvious.
Anyway, takes pictures of them, leaves, finds the Yellow Ranger who's in a nice blue long sleeve shirt and a sharp little vest, and take pictures of him at a yacht, at a dock with yachts and things. It's like, okay, what? These things are weird. Surprise! She's duplicating them by taking pictures of them.
Oh no, it really did steal your soul.
Copy Empress, who's like literally a copier machine.
Oh, I love copy machines.
Her head is a scanner and a copier is her chest.
As someone who used to do fanzines in the 90s, this character is my new, favorite character. Favorite, kaiju-y tokusatsu
yeah, she's got
character.
A pretty neat design. Of you expect the Office Space guys to come and beat her up at the end of the episode.
No. She will destroy them. I too was the copy empress.
She's made a copy of the Yellow Ranger who knocks out the Yellow Ranger so he can go to their base and try and kill Master Kaku, which he doesn't. Well, first he says, "Oh, I figured out that it's Master Kaku's birthday. Let's give him flowers and surprise him." And then they go to the base, and he's like, "It's not my birthday."
What?
But then Yellow puts on a sword dance, and in the process of the sword dance, lunges and tries to stab Master Kaku, which don't work. Mm-hmm. For one, because Master Kaku knows you're not doing the right form that you usually do. You're not the Yellow Ranger. And it's like, we should track him back to the base where they have the Yellow Ranger so we can find him. And I don't know why, but the Red Ranger pulls out a giant, stag beetle, throws it at the fake Yellow Ranger. It crawls up under his vest. It's like a spider tracker shaped like a giant beetle. Why the fuck does he have that? This isn't even a beetle-themed Rangers.
All Tokusatsu is secretly beetle-themed. Anything from Japan is actually beetle-themed on some level, just inherently.
Beetle-themed things are very common in Japan, but it's just such a random thing that he has a giant beetle spider tracker thingy. Why?
Because beetles.
Never come up. It will never come up again. It's just a big beetle with a blinking light on its back.
It's just a thing you would naturally make your trackers look like. It's perfectly normal.
Sure. And not like a little monkey king or a staff or something. It was just very weird. Anyway, while they're trying to find the Yellow Ranger, the fake Yellow Ranger's gone back to try and murder the regular Yellow Ranger, so we have two fights going on, the two yellows, and then the Rangers, of course, encounter the copy Empress. And she had the swim trunks and swimsuit prints them out. So there's copy Rangers, so you have a nice split screen of them. And then she spits out more, because they can also transform into Ranger forms. So you have 4 good Rangers versus 8 evil Rangers, which just made me realize, wait, they have this many backup suits in the middle of a show? I figured during the production of a Sentai show, you tend to make extra suits with a full helmet and everything, because shit's gonna get scratched up in fights and things. And, at some point, in earlier shows, you would see some of the colors, sometimes green would fade and it wasn't the same color green from the beginning of the series.
That, I guess, is one of the weaknesses of Tokusatsu.
It is. It's really weird when, the suit color changes, but the helmet is still the right shade of green.
Ooh.
So it's it throws me off.
You can tell.
So I figured, yes, for at least at some point in the show, they realized, we have to make a backup suits because the originals are going to get fucked up. But to have 3 of each at the same time, it's I thought you would keep them around until they get fucked up at least.
They've got to be careful.
I don't know. I don't know. Or this is the point where they realized, we really need to make backups.
Yeah.
Let's use them. Anyway, at this point, while Yellow is fighting Yellow, untransformed, I realized, wait, does he have a goddamn identical twin? Yes, he does! Because some of the shots were how the fuck do you do that? You can't do that in camera. They're punching each other, and then the one facing away turns around. It's that's the same guy. What the fuck? But yes, he has an identical twin brother who ended up starring in, one of the Beetle Fighter, no. It was one of the Metal Hero shows that's themed around Beetles.
Big Bad Beetleborgs?
Yes. Well, it was one of the shows that became Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Maybe they had to do a duplicate episode because they had made extra suits early on, and they had gotten this far in the season, and they hadn't needed to use them yet. So this was their celebration that they had not wrecked any of the suits.
Ooh.
But it's also an odd thing. It's we have an actor who has an identical twin brother who's also an actor and will star in Big Bad Beetleborgs, and they will have an episode where the twin brother from this show will come and be the evil version.
That's pretty fun.
That is. And it just seems weird, having an evil twin. Why didn't you do that for more than one episode of this show? This could be a running background character.
Just have it be an ongoing thing just because the character happens to have an identical twin.
Yeah! An identical twin who can act. Some shit Xander's actor in Buffy had an identical twin, and they used it in that one episode.
Oh,
but
right.
he's not. I don't think his twin was like an actor.
No, same with Linda Hamilton in Terminator 2.
Yeah, it's like
Call to John.
sometimes you do that for one episode, but this guy is also an actor. It just seems weird that you wouldn't use him for like at least a 3-episode arc or something.
Like Liam Hemsworth.
Oh yes, one of the lesser Hemsworths. Yeah. So anyway, the Yellow manages to smack the copy lady with a spear, and then all the copies disappear, and then they blow her up, and then of course they fight in big form, and we could have Zord versus Zord, but not the same Zord, because we're not going to spend the budget to make a second of the same Zord, because we use them so sparingly, we're not breaking that. So it's the fully formed Zord versus the Red Dragon Zord in robot mode. Because we can do that.
That's 2 separate costumes.
Yeah. So that fight, it's a little bit long. A lot of the giant robot fights tend to be really quick, because it's like, the monster does something that distracts the Zord for a little bit, and then the Zord just pulls out a giant sword and kills the monster. This, it's like, Zord versus Zord, and then kills it and the copy empress.
I love her.
I think that's okay.
I love her.
It is weird that a lot of the female monsters in this have lips, but I guess that's a consistent thing with a lot of female monsters in Sentai being overly sexualized.
Yes. That is a thing.
I mean, understandable. They're good designs. It's just a recurring thing.
That's how you know they're female.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Anyway, the end of the episode, the Rangers are playing in the pool again. Oh no! Copy pictures of them are floating on the water, but then the photos on the copies fade, and then they pick up and crumple the pieces of paper. Yay, we're free from having to bring back this identical actor twin who we could use again.
Aww.
And are probably not going to.
Alas.
Damn it. And then the narration at the end, which we get sometime, is like, if you find someone who looks suspiciously like you, notify the Die Rangers.
Just,
I mean,
to everyone?
Sure.
To like...
Yes, to the audience of small children.
So that's the PSA at the end.
If you find out you have a clone, call the Die Rangers.
The more you know at the end.
Yes. But it's just such a weird thing that wouldn't happen. But if it did happen, like, imagine, like, getting a call at Toei Studios is like, from a small child saying someone looks exactly like him after this episode.
Oh man,
like,
that would be a good horror story.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is a fun episode that halfway through it I realized this actor has a twin. Because, like, for a lot of it's like, you see shots of actor and like, the stunt guy and shit. It's like, oh no, he just looks kind of like him, kind of enough. But then there were a few shots like, wait, that's the same guy. What the fuck?
They should totally have, like, something where, people get, like, replaced by, not perfect twins, and it's just like their stunt actor playing them.
Spaceballs thing. That has to have happened sometime. Well, I guess Xander's brother in Buffy doesn't quite look exactly like him. He's just close. Mm-hmm. But this guy's like identical twin, which, if anime is to be believed, isn't actually a common thing in Japan. Although it happens a lot in anime, and it's often remarked, this isn't a common thing.
However, it's good story material, so we're going to...
Yes, you have a twin on hand. Was he working on the Beetleborg show at the same time? Maybe I should have checked the dates on that, but I don't think it was the same year. It's just... You have this option. Why aren't you using it more, guys? Holy crap. Anyway, fun episode.
Alright. So, that is it for us this week, and that is it for us on Rescue Bots for a while.
And that is it for November, and we're recording this before Thanksgiving. Hopefully this comes out not long after Thanksgiving.
Good luck.
I still gotta edit a Patreon episode. Things are busy.
I have so many kittens. Oh my god.
Shit will be done before the end of the month, but I'm not sure when.
Ooh.
Anyway,
right.
Next episode.
Yes, so next episode, do we want to make it a surprise, or do we want to tell people what's coming up?
I don't No, because when I actually post the episode, it's going to say in the episode title.
Yeah, as it goes.
All right, so get ready for the Knights of the Mystical Light. Or sorry, Magical Light?
Magical
Light.
I think it's Magical Light.
The Visionaries.
Yes, much like in Humanoids, another lost one-season, later 80s Hasbro property. That also mysteriously, so I might have mentioned on here before that earlier this year, if you tried to upload any episodes of Inhumanoids, by which I mean when I tried to upload some episodes of Inhumanoids to YouTube, they were just automatically blocked. But then a few months ago, they started letting them go through with Hasbro monetization. And apparently the same thing happened to people trying to upload Visionaries. So there's some kind of murmurings that Hasbro actually got around to sorting out the legal rights to them, to both those properties. Fingers crossed that's the case, and not just that they stopped caring. But yeah, we will watch the first episode of Visionaries. It's a different animation studio than the rest of the Hasbro stuff from around the same time, and it actually is...
Well, standard. They did animate one episode of G1.
Which one was it? Now I have to know.
It wasn't called The Primitives.
I think it was.
Well, I thought that was... Or maybe that was called... Let's see. Let's see what the wiki says. A mistaken belief long held in the fandom is that TMS animated the Generation 1 episode called The Primitives.
Aha.
Okay, yeah, but that's like one of those ones where it's like Studio Ox or whatever the shit, but I think it's at least high likelihood that TMS did that episode.
Apparently, the episode's director has explained that it had in fact been contracted to regular Transformers animation studio Toei, who then, as was common, subcontracted the work to Studio Look, and they in turn employed students from a vocational school.
Okay.
So no, it was not actually TMS.
So that entire episode is just young animators showing off to get a job?
Precisely.
Basically.
That's a great story. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
It's pretty good. I like it. But yeah, it's another, I'll have to look it up and see if the entire series was written by, Flint Dille, like Inhumanoids was. Definitely the first couple episodes are.
First one.
So yeah, it was a fun watch, and we are going to be here next week talking about it.
According to the wiki, he did not, but the other episodes were all done by frequent...
Buzz Dixon? Was it Buzz Dixon?
Buzz Dixon and Douglas Booth.
Okay.
Oh.
So the usual suspects. Also the usual suspects.
Yes,
okay, so there's not an episode that's all about dinosaurs.
No, I don't know if they had dinosaurs on the planet Prismos.
Well, one of the guys has a thing that looks like a dinosaur.
That's true.
I forget what it was called.
Anyway, until next time, of course, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is patreon.com/iaconunderground. This month, we have all decided to brave the movie theaters to go see Eternals.
Which hopefully will be out before this episode is out on Patreon.
Yes. However, what we're actually talking about, which you can actually see, is Black Widow, which had a lot more fun Russian accents than Eternals did.
Yes. And also it ties into this month's release of the MCU TV show Hawkeye.
Yes. So while we are braving the movie theaters again for the time being, we are not expecting our audience to actually be braving the movie theaters yet. So we're going to be sticking to stuff that's, as it comes out on Disney Plus or whatever other, home things, which is part of why we haven't gotten around to doing Dune yet, because I did not brave the movie theater to see Dune. Though there's still original Dune.
Mm-hmm. It's just acquiring original Dune.
I mean, I have the Blu-ray.
Well, you do.
Because of course I do. So yes, we were talking about Black Widow. We have a lot of things to say about Black Widow, and we have a lot of fun things to say about cartoony Russian accents. So for as little as $1 a month, you can get that and all of our previous Patreon specials. That is, again, patreon.com/IaconUnderground.
For as low as $1 a month.
That's right.
Let's go get some.
Yeah, I don't understand these people who start their Patreon, and these are like bigger, like big podcasts that like start their Patreon benefits at like $10 a month, and I'm like, that's
$10. No. Most of them are like $5 or something.
Oh,
which is more still. Well, $5 like. If it's been a podcast that's been running a long time and has a big enough audience, $5 a month for extra episodes is fine.
No, I've definitely...
We're considering some podcasts that put out more bonus material.
I've definitely come across a few I was listening to that wanted like $10 a month, and I was like, that would be great if I made significantly more money and wasn't spending all of my money on cat food.
I mean, maybe if I cut out all comic books.
They're not even my cats. Most of them.
And because next week we're doing the Between Seasons free-for-all episode, Gridman or Dyna Xenon is being pushed back a week, so the second week of December, and then we'll have things, then probably, I guess, Robots in Disguise, and then a Christmas episode?
That sounds good. Or we could do the Christmas episode and then Robots in Disguise. I guess we'll see how things fall.
Yeah, how whatever happens.
The future is a mystery.
Yes.
All right. So until next time, then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and if you are not following Buzz Dixon on Facebook, he might just redeem boomers in your eyes.
And I'm David.
Good night.